We now return to Anno 1800. Alright.
Ready for
Where
assignment.
we at? Schooner? Okay. Well, let's see, we got the frigate and the frigate. Okay, flagship, whatever. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to take this.
Should I send someone to check on you?
Oh, and it just disappeared. Did it? No? Ah, right, I grabbed it already. We need to deliver windows. I don't think that is going to happen. The window production chain requires at least one sand mine, one glass maker, and a window maker. Two window makers to make 50% efficiency. So, well, we could get that started, I guess. What is that going to be in real terms? It's going to be we've already got that. That's minus 100 and minus 200. Yeah, that's just not going to happen. I guess I can go around and see if maybe somebody has some to sell me.
It is not my job to know their crimes.
Highly doubt. Highly doubt. Oh, that is mine. That's not what I meant to click on.
The Emporium Exotique doesn't open its doors to jest.
Is it duty that brings you here, or pleasure?
I'll get enough rapping at me window
That's
at
glass,
night.
that's not windows. Though I could turn some into... I could just take the glass with one window maker. Is that worth trying? I would need, let's see, at 14. So I would need twice as much. Is that worth it? Probably not.
The grand panzer drum.
We'll take the hit.
I find that pretty hard to swallow, you know.
Yeah, well. Okay, so what's going to actually happen instead is I am going to use you to go colonize some islands. We're going to take the big ones.
Water may float above.
I think we'll go ahead and take this one and this one. I mean, hell, we could even take this one if I really desperately wanted it, but that's kind of far away. But I would like to pick up some of the small ones. And I think we will get back into exploration here.
Filial duties weigh heavy.
Collection
Can you
quest.
share
One of the things
my
I miss most
burden?
about taking those long walks from the Imperial Garden, I'm looking for curious, beautiful flora to garnish the grounds of my residence.
Fly upon a cloud.
Pick up cotton seeds. Alright.
Ready the ropes?
You have one too.
I can't promise
Delivery
it
quest.
won't be dangerous.
They knew one sliver of life of adventure I've lived. They'd never treat me like an errand girl. Okay.
Let me know when you've done the deed.
Pick up the... Okay. Well, they're both going this way, so I guess this thing could actually handle both. Me as well, right? That way we can focus on you, picking up the wood, and picking up the steel beam. Pick up more wood, too. Alright. Well, yeah, like, I really feel that I should snag... This one might actually be productive. I feel like I should snag the big ones before the NPCs do.
Ready the ropes?
But the little ones we could get started right now. This is not one you can grab. You know what, let's do that. Let's go ahead and just grab the big ones. I may not need them, but... Let's see. Putting it on this... Well... Because this is actually the north side of the island. We'd have to go around the island to make any deliveries to the mainland, which means that this would actually be better over here. We'll make some claims. I don't know if this pisses them off or not.
Think of it as hard evidence of your character.
Royal Council are sniffing around after you killed that prisoner. I can only assume you weren't discreet. Bury the evidence or we'll both go down. Exchange rate Affects all marketplaces and banks. Lowers their maintenance cost, but lowers their range. Well, we can still sell this thing.
You're getting off lightly.
New orders.
Did I kill a prisoner? I don't recall doing that. And then we're going to come back down here, and while that's all going on, I'm going to spend some more time sprucing the place up. No, which one is it? It was. Damn it. There you go. Well, wrong way around, but whatever. I'm not going to fuss with that too hard. And then it's time to... Could I take you? Maybe we can put you here? Okay, see now it does stay there. So maybe we can force it to move around. I'm really not sure why it's done this. But then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Damn it, it's a different one. Come around here. What did I just do? Well, I really don't want all of you, but I don't have a choice. Unless, let's see, can I... Oh, that's not how that works. Shift, control, none of that works. Alright, well, gonna bring a lot of stuff along that I don't want, but that's how it is. Actually, maybe we can just do that, and then we work. That, and then it doesn't... Yeah, it attaches directly to that. So that one does not go there. We'll go here. So we can do like that, and wow. Wow. But now it's lined up. And then if we're going to do this, well, I'd better the hell am I doing? Grab you, extend you down. Criminy, stop that. I don't know what made them think this was a good idea, having it random as you just pull it out like that. Like, when on earth would you ever use it that way? It's crazy. So if we... like that... But it doesn't work that way because that. That there. Alright. This game can be insanely finicky. There. Alrighty. Similar thing there, and the city now complete. What we will do though is, let's see, let's line it up. There. Because that's off kilter, whatever. The rest of it now lines up, and this will now be the central little area for what will inevitably be the farmers that move outside of the city. The walls are complete though. except for this. And I might just...
That fish pie smells girt lush.
That's 4. Let's just see if I can't make this work. Damn it. Yeah, it's irritating. It's really, really irritating. Whatever. I have no idea. Other than just taking and copying the whole thing again. But whatever, it's not worth the time right now. Okay. So that should give me... Yeah, there's just enough room if I want some farms to lay across here. I'm not sure if I want to make another bridge. I could. What with the whole... I don't think we can get up here. The national parks stuff, we could maybe do something there, but I think another brickyard is in order in this area anyhow, eventually. Potentially another farm. We could have, like, that. I mean, it doesn't have to directly bring clay to a kiln anyway. It would just be nice. We could have a warehouse here for any future farm developments. Okay, are we at a place yet?
Ready
Yes,
for
as a matter of
assignment?
fact. What are you doing? Oh,
Take the rudder.
really? Really? And you're going around to there, okay. And then you. We should probably move it here so that we can drag a road as long as possible.
Ready to bail me out?
You ennoble your ancestors.
So, a law abider.
Yeah, great.
Stations.
You've rocked the apple cart.
Okay, so you managed to pick up both of these. Deliver crates to the clipper and to you. Okay. That's easy enough.
Coordinates plotted.
And we do have another one here.
Why
Floating
not
bottles.
share some of my
Pickup
daily
quest.
hell with
Floating
you?
bottles may look innocuous to the layperson, but you have no idea how often the messages indeed facilitate, or inside facilitate,
a
escape.
tiny crack of light.
Yeah, sure. Nearby. Okay, and then you, because this is finicky as hell. Is it, I don't even remember the name of the game. There's a free open source Anno-like game. I have played it on the channel.
You
I'm
just
pretty sure it
crossed
allows you to
paths
just...
with the Great Wibbly.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it allows you to just plunk down where you wish to go. Or where you wish your thing to, you know. Didn't I come here with a full... I thought I came here with... Oh, well, it must have used some. It used some, didn't it? You don't need that much, and we can always make our own here. In fact, right now, you don't need any of that at all. We can just make our own. And you can hang on to the rest of that, fine. Okay. Oh boy, everybody's popping up again.
Ready for assignment.
Okay, second island. I'm gonna come down here and grab this. I guess, since this aims upward, we'll put it here. I am probably not going to fully develop all this stuff. It's my little ship.
Aye.
mean, we could snag this one. This one would be a really good one, actually. Because we could do all sorts of construction materials, and it's pretty central to all of my other stuff. It's got 2 iron deposits, and then we can make brick. Let's see, it's 1 coal. Yeah, okay, 2 charcoals can be replaced by 1 coal mine. So 1 coal plus 1 iron is enough for the furnaces to produce steel and weapons if we needed them, giving me an extra iron deposit, but right now we could just use that for selling. I want maybe a positive 1,000 balance. That would be suitable. You just hold on. You just hold on a minute here, bud.
Make sail! Halyard, sheets, and braces!
Okay.
Ready for assignment.
Have your investigations been fruitful? Back on the straight and narrow?
More money for me.
Coordinates plotted.
So maybe we can drop that off. For now, we'll hold on to it. I can't be using it in Expedition, unfortunately. Well, now wait a minute. Affects all marketplaces. Town Hall. I don't have a Town Hall. That even... Okay. But I couldn't build it on... I could. Anyway, I'm thinking I could use it here, or, you know, on one of my supply islands, because the radius of that doesn't have to go very far.
Ready the ropes?
You can't keep it a secret from me.
Okay.
Keep her constant.
I'd be curious to know your methods.
I used a ship. I sailed to the thing and I picked it up and I sailed the ship. You could have done it too, you were right there.
We assist however we may.
So yeah, like, for the maintenance cost, that might... I don't know though, like for the... What does this thing cost me? Steel and windows, I couldn't even make it anyway. Yeah. But, could lower... I mean, does the marketplace even cost all that much? Minus 20 bucks? Is that all it does?
Stations.
Affects marketplaces and banks. Well, okay, so I could see it maybe being useful for banks. Those are not available probably until the last one, or the next one.
New orders.
Lowering banks. I think banks are an exploit. Maybe I'm just thinking of Tropico. But like having multiple, I think, is a good way to make a bunch of money.
Steady her course.
Okay, and here we are here. Well, why don't we line you up kind of just in the middle? It would just be so much easier. So I guess they did make modding a thing. Okay, so it's got an angle. So maybe somebody did make a mod where you could do that. I'm not going to fuss with that. Modding on Steam is interesting enough sometimes, but I am playing on the Ubisoft side of things, and I have no idea what that's like.
You'll fall.
Right.
Sometimes you just have to take a cudgel to other people's heads.
She hates that I'm expanding, but she loves my progress. Sure. I'll take it, whatever. You know what, you're here. May as well continue expanding my map. Now this is property of her. This is not her flagship. That is a frigate. And frigates right now are a little bit tougher. Could easily take down the gunboats, but the frigates are kind of... She's building up her military a bit, I see. It's okay. I think it's going to take a while to piss them off bad enough that they want to hurt me. But we are, after all, in peace. I'm not sure at what point it needs to go down to war. As long as I don't accidentally click on alliance with anybody, though, I should keep my nose clean.
Ready the ropes.
But I would like to just take everything away from them if I could. It always bothers me in Anno games whenever the computer is doing this. Is purely a brick making island. That's what is one. Those are all four.
Typical of you to rub it in. When my board won't let me expand.
Hold your horses, or you may find their heads in your bed.
Threaten me.
I'll admit, your people are willing to fight.
Another one who thinks I've got some spunk?
Wow, have you got some big ones there?
I like how this just basically
A
rubs
marriage
itself
of
out.
Earth and heaven.
That's a no.
Resentment.
At this point, I'm the only one who would gain from that. Copper. Or, I'm the only one who would pay for that, is what I meant. This one? Where's the brickmaker? This one.
Stations.
Okay, you're making your move there. We are getting ready. We'll hit this pepper thing eventually. Alright, I also wanted to get this going eventually. It's 100 there. It's 200 there. It's another 50. That's a hell of a lot. We'd have to expand the island quite a bit. Honestly, I just don't want to do it right now. I don't want to touch this. I've done a lot, but we're going to have to rebalance again as soon as I do. I do want to clear this up, though, because then we can turn this whole thing into farmland. I don't think we need that many. I could free up some workforce. Yeah, she doesn't like that at all. It's because of how low it is. It's not 100%, they're complaining. But we could free up some workforce by knocking out the completely unnecessary... I mean, look how we are sitting on that. It keeps refilling faster than I can empty it, which is fine, really. But I guess nobody's buying. Okay, we can set you back to go. Taking forever.
Frigate first class.
That is not... Sail that way, you should clear that out. Let's see, while we're here, let's go ahead and put in beautification stuff. I'll spend some time. What is it? Shift F1? Let's try Shift F1. No. It is... Hold on. I'm going to have to look this up. Well, guess who forgot to unpause? I don't quite remember where I left off. But I've been doing a few side quests and just building things up. Great. Now I'm gonna have to review the footage to see if this episode is even worth saving. It's okay. I was actually just fluffing around a lot.
One final look.
Good enough. Competitor settles an island. Yes, we will attempt. Public sphere displaying remarkable compassion and willingness to intercede. Okay.
No changes? Really?
Yeah. Did we get that she settled
I do
another
hope to
island?
publish truths I can be proud of.
That may have happened while I was paused. I don't know. But anyway, we need to.
Do the leaves rustle the rumor of success?
We need
A
to stop
mind
that.
as fine as jade.
We need to stop that from happening. So, I think I'm going to continue the settlement of islands. Let's see. This alone. Okay, just one of these doesn't cost anything, so that's actually pretty good. I can afford to just let that go.
Schooner reporting.
It's not where we're at. You. I can afford to just let that go. These are not terribly... Yeah, they're not profitable. It's going to take a hell of a lot more effort than I was thinking, because these require workers,
I wish to spread
not just
harmony.
farmers.
You
No.
would exploit?
So, yeah, hoping I could just make an island here for tax base. I don't think it's going to work. Yeah, because they're only making $5. And for all the things that I need, I just... It might be a situation where I will have to have trade ships pulling off the main islands, because it's just not profitable to have all these, like... What's my expense here? 20, 30, 80... Okay. So just 100 right there. I mean, that's still... Because I could push the population to overcome that if I get rid of all of those other buildings. Like, that one's got to stay for the happiness. That may have to be... And this is 40. Yeah, like if I supplied externally, then this idea might be useful to me. But keeping supply chains good enough so that it can sustain not just the basic population, but also bump them up to workers, that's what I'm concerned with. Because that's the only way I'm going to make an export of clay, potentially brick. I mean, that's a hell of a lot of people. Maybe this just isn't worth it. Maybe there's a reason NPCs don't do this stuff. But this island right here doesn't need anything. We haven't even unlocked enough people to require fish. So we're just here scavenging and we're selling lumber, I guess. Which I've got a bundle of it. Nobody stopped by to sell it. How's this island doing? Okay, we're not even getting taxes? There's not even enough people here to give me taxes. Right. Yeah, so I don't know. Just having these alone doesn't cost anything, so I think maybe I'll go take all the little islands that I can. Barrel is expansionist, and that's not really helpful to me in any way, shape, or form. But I should probably stop that and focus on getting an actual cannery set up here. Get some of the peppers going. So what does that entail? I need a kitchen. I need windows to make that happen. Oh my god, it's such a pain in the ass. I forgot what a pain. Forgot what an absolute pain it is. Just with the huge amounts of people you need. So we're going to have to expand the big city here, get that spread out so that I can start shifting these people towards an artisan workforce. But that is going to require more workers because I need to double my output here to have a full set. I might just move to coal. I can't access coal right now. Yeah, shit. So maybe we'll end up having to have another farmer settlement. Like I said, we'll maybe expand it there, or another little village there, or really we could just get it out of the way up and over here, which is a thing too. But obviously this is not going to contain us. And I think just because this is supposed to be an aesthetic playthrough, I think it would make sense to kind of have it outside the walls, because in my thinking that this would, I'm trying to make it look like a previous medieval town, got rebuilt into the new centuries. You would have that. You would have like the farm villages outside. So maybe we're not done yet with the main island. I kind of thought maybe I would have a little bit of time, and then I got to figure out what's going to go in this corner, because I don't want to just copy paste that. Okay, well, we should probably do this. What do I even get out of this? It's just part of the tutorial, I guess. Complete this quest to continue your journey. I don't know. It says it's optional, but we'll do it anyway. Alright, well, we're shifting gears again. This idea was a little bit of a flop. I still think I will claim the islands.
My roots, Chris.
Okay, well, we sold some. Just hanging out there, but you're at least buying that. Can I see sales? Come from sales? Yeah, I have no idea. But just to kind of bottleneck the NPCs, because they will expand, and that's actually really frustrating. As soon as we go to the next area, they immediately start expanding, and I think that the old world helps feed. That's not probably true, actually. I think the game cheats. I think Anno, for a while in the series, probably since 1404, just decides to cheat to make up for that. What was it, 2070? I don't know. There was one series, maybe it might have even been this series, the previous series, we actively observed the game cheating, where it just settled an island and then put down things that it shouldn't have even been able to have. So I guess that's probably not even a concern. Well, whatever. I do like the idea of having a bunch of little fishing villages that are supplying things. Even just the supplies, I think might be nice, because having like extra brick, for example, that is going to then go off the map to one of my other settlements, that might be helpful. I don't know. I might just be overthinking this and putting way too much time and effort into it. Maybe I will just abandon that altogether. I just want the islands out of the NPC's hands. But anyway, I'll end this one here. I'll see you next time.